Hey guys, it's really late over here and I'm really tired, but I promise I'll make this video for you, so here it goes. Alright, I want to talk a little bit about why I decided to become a coach and why I decided to stay a coach, because I know a lot of people get started and then they kind of lose their focus and their motivation. So here's a little bit about my story with this. I started because I hit rock bottom with my health and the way I felt about myself. Like, I felt horrible. I was 60 pounds heavier than I am now and just in a really bad place. And one day it just hit me. I was like, I have to do something. I cannot go on like this. So being the type of person that I am, I spend weeks researching everything that's out there, and I compared companies and I compared their products. And being a physical therapist, it was important to me that I really knew that if I was going to spend this money on something, it's the real deal. So I ended up with Team Beachbody because I, after a lot of research, felt that they had just hands down the best products, the best approach, the best support out there. So I started with Shakeology and I started coaching for the discount. I just wanted to not spend as much, so why not? So I got my Shakeology for cheaper, and then it worked amazing. It was crazy. So I figured, what would happen if I add a little bit of workout, a little bit of meal planning to it, and I did T25. And this is where I lost the bulk of my stuff. And then people just start asking me questions like, how in the world are you doing this? And I'm like, well, got this link laying around if you want to go check it out. And my first sale as a coach was actually like completely crazy. It was by accident. It was this girl. She was like, hey, I'm looking for the coach, and who wants to be mine because I want to hook a sister up. And I was like, me, I want to be a coach. So that was my first client, my first challenger, and it was really out of nowhere. Then I saw that first check and I was like, this is kind of neat. I think I can do this. And so I started running groups, and I was just, it was so easy for me to do this because it had turned my life around, and it was easy to be genuine about it because it was just so life-changing for me. And yeah, so that was my main motivation when I started. And then as you keep doing stuff, you have your highs and your lows, and you're not sure if you want to continue, but I kind of just did because that's what I was doing now. And one of my biggest motivations at that point in time was just the accountability I got out of it for myself. Like, this sounds really selfish, but like with me running groups and posting about it and helping others, I kind of felt like I have to also walk the walk. I can't just talk the talk and tell them to do it. Okay. So accountability for me was a big reason why I stayed coaching. And after you do that for a while and you see that you actually turn people's lives around and you have a huge impact on their health, and you can actually save lives doing this. It sounds really crazy, but that's what it is. If you have somebody that's at a really bad place and you're there to hold their hand and get them out of it, you kind of gotta do it. So this is what now keeps me going. I've been at it for about a year now, and just to see those people who look to you and you change their life. That's the biggest accomplishment ever, and that's amazing. Like, the paycheck is great and whatever, but like, that's not what it is about. At least not for me. And